Active FX is a superficial fractional treatment ranging from depths of 10 to 300 microns that improves the look of fine lines and dyschromias. The Active FX utilizes a 1300 micron spot size with a collimated treatment beam, ensuring that the spot size and fluence remain constant at virtually any distance from the target tissue. Treatment densities with the Active FX scanner can reach up to 100% for improved outcome. Make sure the laser is in the on position to begin operation. When the laser is not in use, turn the switch to the off position. Make sure the remote door cable is attached correctly. This will enable the foot switch to work. To assemble the Active FX handpiece, use the inner tube to screw the handpiece tip onto the handpiece body. Ensure that the inner tube, handpiece tip, and handpiece body are securely locked into place prior to use. Use of the smoke evacuation spatula tip is optional. Before attaching the Active FX handpiece or any other scanner to the laser, and before connecting and/or disconnecting the communication cable to the scanning accessory, always ensure that the laser system is set to scanner pause mode in the options screen. Attach the Active FX scanner to the laser articulated arm by screwing the handpieced body onto the threaded end of the articulated arm. Ensure the Active FX scanner is secure and will not loosen during use. Press the restart button to resume scanning operation. Note that if the laser system is turned off during scanner installation or replacement, scanner pause is obviously not required. Next, connect the scanner communication cable to the Active FX scanner. The scanner communication cable provides constant communication between the laser and the Active FX handpiece. First, insert the communication cable plug into the communication cable receptacle on the rear of the laser console. Then, insert the opposite end of the communication cable into the cable receptacle on the Active FX handpiece. Note, the communication cable should be secured along the length of the articulated arm with the communication cable clips. Attach the smoke evacuation tubing to the Active FX scanner. Turn on the laser with the laser key switch as instructed in your ultrapulse laser operator manual. Wait a few minutes while the laser performs a self-test. The red aiming beam should exit from the articulated arm's end joint or Active FX handpiece if connected. If necessary, adjust the aiming beam intensity with the touchscreen controls. To activate the ultrapulse CPG controls, press the CPG on button on the control screen. The CPG controls change color to indicate they are active. The Active FX scanner has 7 different pattern shapes from which to choose. Select the desired pattern shape from the treatment screen by pressing the left and right arrow buttons on the pattern shape selector. An outline of the selected pattern shape appears in the pattern display. The pattern shape number appears above the pattern shape selector. Pattern density refers to the overlap of individual treatment spots in a pattern and can range from -10 to 50% density with the Active FX scanner. Select the desired pattern density by pressing the plus and minus buttons on the pattern density selector. The selected density number appears in the pattern density display. The pattern density setting takes precedence over the pattern size setting. When the CPG is active, the average pattern fluence appears in the CPG display. Each pattern on the Active FX pattern chart has a unique 3-digit number. The first digit is the pattern shape number. The second digit is the pattern size number. The third digit is the density number. To set the repetition rate or average power, press the rate or the power button. The selected button highlights to indicate whether rate or power is active. Then select the desired rate or power by pressing the plus or minus buttons on the rate power bar. To set the energy or fluence, press the energy button or the fluence button. The selected button highlights to indicate whether energy or fluence is active. Then select the desired energy or fluence by pressing the plus or minus buttons on the energy fluence bar. The Active FX scanner can be set to single pattern or to a repeat pattern mode. In single pattern mode, the ultrapulse delivers one complete treatment pattern each time you press the foot switch. To deliver additional patterns, release and press the foot switch again. Select single pattern mode by pressing the off button on the repeat delay bar. In repeat pattern mode, the ultrapulse repeatedly delivers patterns at the selected interval until the foot switch is released. For example, if you select a repeat delay of 1.5 seconds, the laser will deliver a complete pattern, wait 1.5 seconds, deliver another complete pattern, wait 1.5 seconds, and so on, repeating the cycle until the foot switch is released. Select repeat pattern mode by pressing the on button on the repeat delay bar. Set the repeat delay interval by pressing the plus or minus buttons on the repeat delay bar. Before beginning a procedure, always preview the pattern. To do this, moisten a tongue depressor with a non-flammable solution. Then set the laser energy to 125 millijoules. Next, position the CPG so that the aiming beam is centered on the depressor. If you are using a spatula tip, ensure that the tip is touching the tongue depressor. If you are not using a spatula tip, position the distal end of the CPG handpiece approximately 50 millimeters or about 2 inches from the tongue depressor. Press the Ready button to place the laser in ready mode. Then press the foot switch. If the repeat delay is off, release the foot switch when the treatment beam stops. If the repeat delay is on, release the foot switch after observing the on-set time delay between the pattern. Examine the laser burn pattern. Adjust the pattern size and pattern density as required. Adjust the repeat delay setting if desired. If the pattern is adjusted or the repeat delay setting is changed, repeat the preview procedure. Finally, press the standby button to place the laser in standby mode. Active FX mode is available only when the CPG is connected to the ultrapulse laser. To enter Active FX mode, press the Active FX button on the ultrapulse control screen. The default Active FX treatment settings automatically display. When working in Active FX, also verify Cool Scan mode is on. In Cool Scan mode, the laser delivers the treatment beam to non-contiguous spots within the selected pattern to increase patient comfort. To turn Cool Scan mode on or off, press the Options tab at the top of the control screen to view the options screen. Press the Cool Scan On button to activate Cool Scan mode. Press the Cool Scan Off button to deactivate Cool Scan mode. When Cool Scan mode is deactivated, the treatment beam is delivered in a linear, row-by-row sequence to spots within the pattern. Before replacing any scanning accessory at the end joint of the articulated arm, Deep FX or ultrapulse CPG, the scanner software module needs to be paused in order to prevent possible damage to the system. Begin by pausing the scanner software module by pressing the pause button on the option screen. Next, disconnect the communication cable from the scanning accessory and disconnect the accessory from the articulated arm. Connect the desired scanning accessory to the articulated arm and connect the communication cable to the accessory. To restart the scanner software module after you have connected the new scanning accessory to the end joint, press the Restart button on the options screen.